can see a little bit further behind you. Alright, so one of the great features of these Yitamotor tow mirrors is that these are power and electric, and they're also heated. So in the winter you can defrost them if there's ice on them. But you can see right now that these mirrors are not adjusted well. I can't really see where the back end of my truck is. So this knob right here, that'd be for adjusting the passenger side mirror. Here's for adjusting the driver's side mirror. I'm gonna go ahead and push this in. There we go. And it's still a little bit high, so let's go ahead and drop it down just a little bit, maybe out a little bit. There we go, now it's perfect. And I didn't have to open up my window or anything. And my mirror is all adjusted. And this is perfect for the passenger side mirror, because that would be a pain to have to reach all the way over there to adjust it outside your window. Alrighty, thank y'all. Alrighty, got done installing these tow mirrors on my 99 Ram 2500, and I'm gonna show y'all how to install them today. First I'm gonna show you what tools you'll need. First, you're gonna need a Phillips head screwdriver, and then you're gonna need a 10mm socket on a ratchet, or you might get away with just a 10mm wrench. And then I also used a pair of needle nose pliers to pop the clips off out of the door. And some people also use a long pry bar or a long screwdriver to get in there and pop those clips off, but I was able to just pry it off by hand. And let's get to it. Alrighty, so there's 3 screws that you're going to need to remove to take the door panel off. There's this one right here, and then there's 2 down in here, and they're all Phillips head. So let me take those out real quick. Alrighty, so once you get those screws out, as you can see in here, behind the door panel, there's those yellow clips, and you're just gonna peel back on this this panel until you can pop them off, and they should come off pretty easy. Alright, so once you get that door panel peeled off, you'll see that the mirror control is going to hold it on, as well as the window controls and the auto locks. So you're going to want to disconnect that connector there and that one there to be able to take the panel off completely. So you're going to want to peel out this foam in here carefully, because you're going to want to reuse that. Take that out, and there you can see the 3 studs that hold the mirror onto the door. Alright, so get your 10mm ratchet and socket, and you're just gonna take all these off. Don't drop it inside the door panel, because that's going to be a bitch to get out. Alright, so here's the hardware that came with the new mirrors. You're going to want to, if your studs aren't already installed in your mirror, you're going to want to take your studs and thread them into the mirror base right here. Just do that for all 3 of them, and you're going to want to run them all the way down. Alright, so when you're installing that new mirror, I don't know if you can see this rubber grommet right here. The one that came on my mirrors is really stiff and hard. So what some people have done is they've heated it up with like a heat gun or a hair dryer. But I was able to just tap it in with a hammer and using a socket extension as like a punch. Alright, so sorry I couldn't film that. It kind of needed 2 hands to lift the mirror from the other side and put these nuts on from this side. But you can see the support bracket is on there. And if the tow mirrors you buy don't come with a support bracket, you're going to want to get those, because otherwise your mirror will be shaking when you go down the highway, and you don't want that. So make sure you put that support bracket on there, and then snug these nuts down onto the studs. And you probably don't want to do them too tight, because you don't want to deform this bracket, but you know, decent tightness, not too bad. And then just make sure that your power cord isn't kind of kinked in there anywhere. And that's one mirror on. Now we're just got to connect the power and put this door panel back on, and I'll show you that in just a second. Alright, so the door panel is held on by these push pins, and you can kind of see they get a little buggered up when you if it'll focus. They get a little buggered up when you take them out. So I just made a quick parts run to O'Reilly's and picked up these. You'll need 13 for each door, but you might be able to reuse some of the original ones that were on your door panels, or you might have to buy new ones. So just keep that in mind before you start this. I'm gonna go ahead and start attaching them to the door panel and getting that back on real quick. Alright, so once you install your new push pins or reuse your old ones, you're just gonna slap your door panel back on the same way you took it off, and make sure you reinstall those two screws there and that screw up there, and then you got one side done, and the other side is exactly the same, just reversed slightly. So there you go. That's how you install a tow mirror on a 98 to 01 or 02 second gen Ram. Alrighty, so tow mirror's on, and she is looking mean. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, go ahead and drop me a like, and I might do some more install videos in the future. Alrighty, I'll have a good one.